Live again. Second day this week. We already caught some fishies. Caught a catfish. I've caught 2 blue giggies. I caught a catfishy. Giggy. Yep, so it's a windy day today, so it's going to be a little bit harder to catch catfish and bluegill. But our goal for today is to catch a catfish on this Doc Demon Zebco mini rod today. That's what we're going to be trying to do today. So, yeah. That's what we're trying to do today, catch catfish on that. But first I want to catch some more bluegill on that. And then also catch some more catfish before that. I think we might have a catfish on right now. But hopefully you guys can see. Dang, the sun came out. Hopefully you guys can actually see the bluegill bite. I don't even know if you can see right now. Oh my, I have a catfish on. Well, that catfish was huge. Oh my gosh. That catfish was huge. What? That might have been a channel cat, dude. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed him. I should have hook set more. That's what I should have done, bro. Should have hook set more. That had to have been a channel cat, bro. And I'm not even kidding, bro. Hopefully he bites again. Because I got some juicy bait today. So I did not expect to catch catfish today at all. Because it's so windy out. But looks like the catfish are pretty feisty today, actually. We found the bait of the day, which is going to be a chopped up bluegill. We have a catfish on right now, actually, I think. If I'm not mistaken. But we're going to wait for the rod tip to go down. You catch a bluegill right here. Come on, rod tip, go down. I know there's a catfish on. I want the rod tip to go down so I know that the catfish is genuine. Alright, well, bite again. Bite again. He might still be on. Yep, he's on. Oh my gosh, bro. That's 2 catfish I lost. We're gonna have to put new bait on. They ate like all of my bait right here. Dang, bro. Well, we'll let them eat that. We'll put some new bait on. I hope you guys can see. I just don't know for sure if you guys can or not. I hope you guys can. But right here, here's some juicy bait that I guarantee will catch a catfish on. So we're gonna have to do a little cut in here. Cut. Get my hook through so I can actually catch the catfish. That should be a good bait. We'll cast her out. We're getting some pretty big bites today, so I'm thinking we might have some channel cat here. Channel cat up in here. Because I haven't caught a channel cat on in a minute, dude. So that's what we're going to try to do today. Reel this in a little bit. I'm hoping you guys can see hoping. If you guys can't, I'm very sorry. But if I catch a fish, I'll definitely make sure to show it to you. I don't even know if I'm filming correctly or not, but we'll find out here in a minute. Let's try to catch a bluegill real quick. At least you guys hopefully can hear me. Hold on, let's check. It's reading. It's reading. Hello, everyone that's here. There's the catfish I've caught today. I've gotten multiple bites. It's a matter of time before I catch another catfish. So stay on, subscribe, give me a like maybe. Might catch a bluegill right here. The bluegill were biting. Now it's the catfish that are biting. I'm gonna have to reel in my bait. Okay. Well, let's reel this in real quick and put it back where we need it to be. I was gonna say, it looked like it was in moss. Here's our bait right here. Here's a chunk of bait. I don't know if a catfish is gonna bite this or not, to be honest with you. But we'll definitely find out right here, right now. Right here. Oh, right there. Just got hit. Definitely just got a hit. Good hit, dude. Alright, we'll see if it hits my rod one more time. If it hits good one more time, hook set. Right there. We're hook set now. Are you kidding me? Why does it do that every single time, bro? It has to be a turtle that's biting. Because there's no way that that's a catfish. I'm just not going to believe that that's a catfish. I'm not going to believe it. Because... maybe just my hook wasn't out enough for it to bite. We'll see what happens. See, hopefully you guys can see it. We're gonna have to cut some more bait here in a second. I really didn't want to cut any more bait. I wanted to catch another catfish first. Shoot. Yeah, alright. Let's grab one of these bluegill out of here and cut it. I don't think YouTube's gonna want me to show that, so I am gonna put you guys down in a second. Ooh, I almost got him. Trying to grab one of these bluegill by their fins. I'm gonna have to put my hand in here. Ooh, catfish. Angry. Ah, little. Attaboy. Ow! Well, there's one of my bluegill. Right there. Yo, why are you so slimy, bro? Here's one of my bluegill. Right here. My pole is not moving right now. But here's one of my bluegill. I'm going to go ahead and chop him up. I'm going to set you guys down because I just don't think YouTube's going to want me to show that. So, hold on. It's a little gruesome, not going to lie. 3 people on. Hello. my rod bending? No. Okay. Okay, yep. Bluegill. What I do is I first off kill the bluegill. That way you don't have to go through no suffering me cutting him. I cut his head off. I cut the head off. Fishermen, cat fishermen, you may or may not know the cut bait I'm trying to use here. Oh, dang. This bluegill definitely ate. If you guys were there yesterday, I was using shrimp. This bluegill has shrimp inside of him. That's kind of crazy. Yesterday I was using shrimp. So here's the bluegill. We cut his tail off as well, which is a lot harder than you would think. Trust me, I'll catch a catfish if I put this bluegill on. So stay tuned, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay. Okay. All right. If you guys ever have any suggestions on me fishing, like a good fishing pole or something, go on one of my videos, my shorts, and type it in the comments, and I will answer your comment. I've been trying to get a lot better at answering people's comments. All right. All right. That's the cut bait I'm gonna use right there. I'm gonna reel that rod in, or should we put the head on? Should we try the head? I'm gonna try the head. I haven't tried the head in a long time, so. All right. There may or may not be a catfish on here right now anyway. But... Okay. But I will put you guys back in a personal point of view here in a second. After I put this head on here. This head's pretty juicy, so I think it'll get bit. Sorry guys, this is taking a second. I have to figure out the best way to hook him. Alright, I gotta clean up, hold on. I'm gonna clean up my hands real quick. And then try not to get my phone all slimy. Okay. Can you guys see? Hopefully you guys can see. I think you can, not for sure. But we're gonna cast out this bluegill head right here. Here's the bluegill head. And let's see if we can't catch catfish. Ooh, I might have just lost my bluegill head. No, I didn't. Okay, I was gonna say, bro. We reel it into right about there. Put it in the rod holder. And we wait. We'll get a few. That rod tip goes down. That's when I hook set. Little line twitches we don't do, because that don't exactly mean that they're on. So let's try to catch a bluegill while that's doing that. So if that rod goes down and you guys see it, you know, I still don't have my chat on, which I still don't know how to turn it on. Or I just can't see my chat. But either or, I'm sorry. I'm still getting new to the whole YouTube live thing, you know. But I don't even know if there's anyone on right now. Let's catch a fish, bro. Let's catch a fish. That's what we need to be doing. Catching fish. What the YouTube live people like, catching fish. Caught a turtle yesterday. Hey, caught a bluegill. Real small bluegill. Definitely a baby. Really small bluegill. Blue giggy. Caught a blue giggy. Show this guy to you. Blue giggy. We're gonna release this one. Okay, we got a catfish on. Bite again, dude. Alright. We got a catfish on. Are you kidding me? Like, what is that? It's the problem is my barb's not out enough to hook set them good enough. That's the problem. So let's fix that problem. Let's put that barb out there. Alright, we're gonna see if I can't catch a catfish, dude. The bait's too big compared to the other bait I was using, so it's a lot easier to lose fish. We're gonna hope I get a bite like instantly, hopefully. Instantly, it's crazy, but you never know, man. Never know. We just got our bait from that one blue giggy. I swear, we catch a blue giggy and then a catfish bites. It's crazy. So let's see if I can't catch another blue giggy on the corn. On the corn, baby. I think it's a turtle that's biting. That's my personal opinion, but because if it was a catfish, I probably would have caught him by now. Or I just suck. That's definitely a possibility. I do suck at fishing, I feel like. Besides bass fishing, I'm pretty good at bass fishing. The bass in this pond don't really bite much, though. So, ever. The only bass I've ever caught out of here was not my PB, but it was close to my PB. It's the closest I've ever got to my PB since I ever caught my PB. I said PB like a million times, sorry. The head is not doing so hot, I don't think, so we might put on one of the other cut baits. Yeah, we might take the head off. Not gonna lie. The one catfish I've caught is still in the bucket. And no, I do not keep these normally. Unless if it's a channel cat, I'll go home and eat it for dinner. The one person who is on this live, could you please like and subscribe this live? Catch a blue giggy. If I catch a fish on this cast, we'll catch catfish. Oh, I didn't catch a fish on this cast. Come on, give me a bluegill. I'll even take a bluegill. There's some bluegill in here you could eat for dinner. Alright. The catfish has it in its mouth. I think. May or may not. I think we're going to put some different cut bait on so I can actually get some action in here for you guys. Because it's looking like the head's not doing so hot. We'll keep the head in there. See if a catfish will eat it. That'd be interesting. It's a bluegill head right there. I wonder if the catfish will eat it. Alright. Let's get this good chunky piece with guts and stuff in it on the hook here. This is the chunk cut bait I used on from the other bluegill to catch my first catfish of the day. Alright, we're gonna hope we catch a catfish on this one. If we don't catch a catfish on this, we might have to end live and go home, dude. It's a windy day and I'm not trying to stay out really too bad because I stayed out here for actually 3 hours yesterday. I'm gonna post some posts on my YouTube channel of the catfish I caught after I ended live. He was a big one. We didn't eat him, but it was a big yellow belly. It was like a 13-inch yellow belly. And then after that, I caught another turtle. And then I also caught a whole bunch of other catfish. So we caught a lot of stuff after live yesterday. I wish I kept live streaming it. There's still one person on. How are you doing today? I'm trying to catch catfish for you, but... Oh yeah, I think one has it. Brother, come on. I'm thinking my bait's in moss. Let's reel the bait back in and cast it back out. I don't think it was in moss. I think there was catfish around it though. That's the bait I'm using, dude. It's like a whole entire bluegill torso right there. So it's kind of a big bait for yellow belly. But hey, the bigger bait, the bigger fish, right? Hopefully. Oh my gosh! Did you see that? My pole! Holy shit! My pole went down instantly. I think it was a bass. Why do I think a bass just bit my rod? Bro! Holy sh... Oh my gosh, dude. Well, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Come on, bite again. Holy crap, dude. Hopefully my bait's still on there. Guess we'll find out if we catch a fish. I am also gonna start doing workout lives. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. I work out about every night, so there would be a whole bunch of lives. I see one biting it. There's one biting it. There was one biting it. I just don't know how to hook set this good enough, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. They're just too big. Maybe I need to cut some of this bait off. Honestly. I might have to. Because it's just too much, I think. Because the catfish that are probably biting ain't probably very big. But they're trying to eat on this big piece of meat here. Come on. I'll probably lose my bait on this cat. Or a fish will eat it. Right there. Come on, give me a fish. I'm trying to catch a fish for Well, there's no one on now, but I'm trying to catch fish, man. Give me a fish. Come on, baby. Give me a fish. Come on. Alright, let's try it. I think we might put the Dock Demon on a catfish rig, cast it out, and just see, man, if I can catch a catfish on the Dock Demon. That's the goal for today. If I do that goal, my goal is at least 5 likes on the stream. Or not stream, live. That's my goal. It sounds like a weak goal, but it is a weak goal. Because I don't think I can get much past that in live. If I catch another catfish, or a turtle or something, or if I can catch a catfish on the Dock Demon, I should get 5 likes for that. Why can't I catch a blue gigi, bro? At least give me a blue gigi if you can't give me a catfishy. Alright, well, I'm not giving up, by all means, but I do think we're going to have to change up the bait a little bit. Unless, if I cast it out there far enough, maybe a catfish will bite it one good time. Give me a catfishy bite. Come on, give me a catfishy bite. I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and give up on bluegill fishing, blue gigi fishing, and we are going to try to catch the catfish on the Dock Demon. I'm getting a bite. Well, I was getting a bite. Wasn't expecting a bite. Give me another bite then. Okay. Well, let's put the rig on this. This is 6-pound test, so if I catch a 6-pound catfish, I'm cooked, which I doubt there's any 6. You know, there used to be like a whole bunch of, I don't know, I think they're Asian something carp. They're probably grass carp, to be honest. There's some grass in this pond. There was probably 100 of those things on the bank, and they were all dead. And you want to know why? Because a heat wave came through. There was dead everything here. There's dead catfish everywhere along these banks. Dead carp. There was carp huge. I mean, I'm talking like 55-pound carp laying on the bank. You couldn't lift them. You couldn't lift them. I tried to. Some of them were still alive. I pushed them back in the water. They died anyways. So, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But, you know, it is how it is, man. It's really sad that all them fish died, but they restocked it. I even donated a little something to to stock this pond a little bit. There's 0 people on. We're gonna put some smaller bait on. I'm getting a bite, but I don't really care. We're getting another bite. Still don't care. Because I know as soon as I pick up that rod, they're going to let go. So, there's no point to care about it. Okay. Let's put a piece of blue giggy on. Let's cut some of this blue giggy off and just put a tiny piece on. I'm gonna make this cut bait work somehow. Watch me actually catch a catfish on this. That's a bomb of a cast for the Dock Demon. Reel that thing in. Hell, about right there. That's about all we need to reel it into. We'll get the other rod holder out. Rod holder, rod holder, rod holder. There's another one in here somewhere. Where is it? Where the heck is my other rod holder, bro? Is it not in here? Huh. Someone took my other rod holder. Well, that sucks. We're just casting just regular bluegill meat at this point. This is the pole I'm more worried about, like, watching really closely. If the Dock Demon really does get a big bite, we should know. Holy crap. Dock Demon might have had a bite. Good old Dock Demon here. Demon away. Haven't caught another catfish yet. My goal is to catch one on here, bro. I might just hook freaking catfish on this pole and say I caught it, man. That's my goal. I don't know if there's any catfish in this corner or not. Oh my gosh, I just got a bite. I'm getting bites on the Dock Demon, bro. Ain't no way. Now I got moss on it, but holy crap, I got bites like crazy. Like bites that wanted to take me out of the water. I don't know if it's a big bluegill or what, but there's bluegill on the hook, so. Okay. plan is. Boom. Boom. Well, let's cast it back right there. That's a perfect cast, I guess. Not there, not there, not there, not there. Not there, not there. Somewhere else, actually. That's right where I want it, right where I want it. Come on, give me a fish on the dock, Demon, bro. Okay, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cast it right in there. Set that there. We're getting a bite on the dock, Demon, I think. She's tight. We're gonna throw some just guts on this hook, I think. We're gonna give the dock demon the best chance to catch a catfish, because that's what my goal is. Let's see if I put this in front of this catfish. That's crazy. I caught him on that shit. Anyways, now I do cut open another bluegill. Oh, I forgot I had a net in here. Why don't I just net the bluegill out of here? It's a kid net. Wow, that was a lot more simple than trying to catch him. Let's just give him a little bit of brain damage here. Come on, buddy. There's a blue gigi. There's a blue girl. Hello? No one here. Which is okay. No big deal. Actually, I'm gonna put you guys over here. I've been 39 minutes. Dang. Let's just start cutting you open, buddy. Oh, hold on. Oh, hola. Found some guts. Holy shoot. Hola, senor. That is a perfect, that's perfect right there. That's perfect bait. I think we'll catch something on it. Alright, let's see here. Buddy's missing some guts, I think. Right there. I just gutted this, dude. We're good, bro. Maybe. I'm sure it has a little bit of meat on it. Alright. Is anyone on here? 0. Okay. Well, let's give the Dock Demon a good, solid chance of catching blue giggies. Not a blue giggy, never mind. I've already caught blue giggies on it. Catfishy. What we're going for. Well, we're getting a huge bite on my pole. Hold on. Let's put the guts on this person. There's catfish. I do know for a fact that there's... I'm hoping this is going to be enjoyable and hopefully this catfish don't just take all my bait and run away, you know? That sounds about like what's probably going to happen. I got faith in it, but... I mean, yeah, these are just bluegill guts. Damn, what was that? Threw the heart out his liver. Alright, give me something I can put on here that's going to stop the bait from falling off. Alright. Right there, baby. Right there. Alright, let's put you guys in personal point of view. See if I can't catch this cat. Let's reel this pole in. Because I already know that there's probably no bait on it. We got destroyed. And let's see if I can't catch a catfishy. That is way too close in. I don't like how easy that is to get to the boat, bro. Caught a catfish. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. On the Dock Demon. On the Dock Demon, baby. On that Dock Demon. Hey, our goal has been whatever you want to call it. This is a small one. I want to catch a big one on here. Hey, but we caught one on here. That's all that matters. That's the only catfish we've caught in like 40 minutes probably. That's how long I've been live. Let's grab these pliers and unhook them, put them in the bucket. I am not going to keep this guy, no, but I am going to keep him in the bucket for a little bit. In case my parents come by, give them proof. Because I do take pictures later. I feel bad for this guy because I don't know where he's hooked at. And I don't exactly know how to unhook him either. Come on, there's a lot of guts on this hook, dude. Okay, let's see. Okay, he's hooked up here. Right there's where it's hooked at. We can fix that. Come on, buddy. Can you please be cooperative? He's not being very cooperative on the whole unhooking process. So I do think we're gonna have to leave pliers in his mouth and get other pliers out to catch. Whew. Alright. There's still 0 people on, but alright. Personal. Hey, there we go, baby. Attaboy. Backflip. Alright, there's little Tommy. Little Tommy's in the bucket, baby. Okay, so now we know what's been really biting our rod here. Really small catfish. Nothing huge. Hey, but it's a small rock, so small catfish, I'm still not gonna be mad. I still caught a catfish on it, so we defeated our goal, but I still want to catch more on it, so. So wait till one finds it. One will find it here in a second. Pretty much guaranteed, really. Should have brought water. I'm thirsty. Let's reel this one in and then cast it back out, huh? There's a good little piece of meat on there still, so. We'll reel that in right about there. Trust me on it, we'll probably catch another catfish on this pretty easily. I want to catch a big one on here. What do you think about that? That looks pretty cool. It's actually my brother's new pole. Gotta test it out for a little, bro. I feel like one's gonna find it and absolutely crush it and take my pole in the water. Surprised no one's really bit yet. Nothing's bit, which is fine. But I don't really care. This tiny little head on this pole. See if maybe I can pick up the catfish game today. Just maybe. Maybe pick it up a little bit. 2 catfish on a windy day ain't bad, bro. I will for sure take it. Any day. Baby. You know. I might have to raise you in till I ride about there. So we're gonna trade poles out of there. We see our pole go down, I'm hoping to catch 2 or 3 more catfish. Either of those 2 things I'll take. 2 or 3 more catfish, maybe even 1 more I'll take, because I'm starting to get thirsty. I'm not hungry today because I actually ate. I know there's catfish in this corner. Bite at one good time, bro. Now there's a catfish in there. I see the bubbles. Keep the guts on there, god dang it. Anything could happen with that pole. I wouldn't really care. Nothing's on there. I think I might actually be able to sit down if I don't get bit right there. Sitting down sounds very nice. I'm getting bites on that other pole. Oh, I just had a bite, dang it. I had a bite on this one. We're just gonna actually toss this one out. And leave it. I might swoop it up and pull my rod. With this rod, I don't even know what's going on with this rod. I don't think there's something on it. We're gonna reel it in. See what's going on with it. Oh well. I got a whole bunch of moss or grass. That's probably what I'm stuck in grass. And the catfish were fighting from underneath, probably. I still think a catfish head's juicy bait, I think. Or not a catfish head, a bluegill head, so I'm still thinking that it's gonna be juice bait. So we're just gonna cast it right back out there. Reel it right back in. A little bit. And sit. We have caught a catfish on this pole, so I might just turn it back into a bluegill pole. That way I can catch a few more bluegill for fun. And then probably go home after the live stream. Hello. I'm just watching my poles. This pole over here, I think we're just turn back into a bluegill pole. Yo, for real? I put these guts on this other hook with the head. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe the catfish want the guts still. These guts ain't very looking appetizing for catfish right now, but come here. Okay, well, first off, there's either been a bite or I cut the bluegill head like that. It's been a minute, so can't remember for sure. Oh, now there's bluegill guts on there as well. So I'm hoping just something clobbers it. Let's retie on the bluegill rig for this. We'll probably be done here in a little bit.